Hello, Omnicom employees. My name is Cody Allred, and today I'll be teaching you how to effectively communicate while visiting Japan. As employees of Omnicom, you'll be required to travel and meet with some of our major clients, and many of these clients are located in Japan. This means that you'll need to understand how to communicate effectively and appropriately with your clients in order to close business deals and assist them in every way possible. The first step to being able to effectively communicate in Japan is knowing more about Japan and its culture. Japanese gender roles are still very divided, with women still considered as lower social standing than men. Men are seen as the main breadwinners in their families. Their families are usually nuclear and centered around their children. Society and economy in Japan are centered around agriculture, fisheries, and forestry, but have begun to place importance on manufacturing, wholesale retailing, and the service industry. Finally, it's important to understand some of Japan's key values are placed on respect and loyalty. Being able to communicate according to social customs is incredibly important. When you first greet your clients in Japan, make sure you keep your greetings incredibly formal and ritualized, as respect is highly valued. It's important that you don't introduce yourself, even in large groups, as viewed as impolite, and instead wait to be introduced. You should shake hands, but the traditional greeting is a bow. The deeper you bow, the more respect you show towards the person you're bowing to. If you are unsure if you should bow, you would bow your head slightly, as many don't expect foreigners to understand the nuances of bowing. When speaking and interacting with a client, watch your facial expressions, tone of voice, and posture. Nonverbal messages mean more than spoken words, so using the correct facial expressions are incredibly important. For instance, frowning while someone is speaking is seen as a sign of disagreement in Japan, and looking into someone's eyes is disrespectful, especially if they're a senior business associate. So, make sure you avoid eye contact, especially in crowded situations, in order to remain respectful to the client. Finally, watch your personal space. Many Japanese prefer to have at least an arm's length of space between them and the speaker. Just as what you say is important, so is what you wear. You should dress to impress smartly and conservatively. Men should wear dark suits with a white shirt and a tie, while women should wear their hair tied back. Women should avoid wearing jewelry or short skirts. If you need to set up a meeting, make sure you make an appointment several weeks in advance over telephone, email, or fax rather than in person. When showing up for the meeting, make sure you are punctual. Never be late. Being on time is highly valued in Japan. If you are late, it is incredibly disrespectful. At the meeting, the most senior business associate will be furthest from the door, with the most junior business associate closest to the door. Show the appropriate amount of respect towards both of these individuals. If you are presenting one of these meetings, keep them formal and stick to the point. Don't worry about getting to designs, and materials should be handed to each individual. Once you finish your presentation, always leave time for questions. It ensures that they've understood your presentation fully. I hope that after viewing this presentation, you've gained knowledge about how to successfully communicate and conduct business in Japan, in both social and business settings. If you want to test what you've learned, go to commonsequelglobal.com, link will be provided in the next slide, and take the Japan Cultural Awareness Training. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. Now get out there and communicate.